It was Colonel Mustard in the library with the wrench.
Right. Follow that snake! Susan Ed's son Jason, when he was 12 years old, wanted to make a movie, and so he wrote. He was into the game and the other movie Clue, and so he wrote and, with Susan's help, directed a movie called Clue, which has become the most quotable movie in the history of mankind. Now it is just, you know,
It's totally quotable.
30.
Although I've been thinking we should post it to like YouTube or Vimeo.
Yeah,
I think you need to. Well,
But
There have been times I have said something that references it, and nobody knows what I'm talking about.
That's right. You know, we need to remedy that.
Right.
People are like, "Where is the battery place?" And I'm like, "You don't understand, do you?"
No, they don't.
The place where
I don't know if you guys were on
I mean,
Facebook
everyone
this
in
week,
Metro West
but
Boston knew exactly what I meant. In Rochester, they just.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Patricia. What?
well, I posted on I tagged you guys, but you've probably not been on Facebook this week.
No, not a lot.
I'm doing a short play. I'm Suffield Players, the guys I did costuming for in February, do like a little one-day short play kind of thing in the summer. I'm playing a hippie grandmother, and I have that. And I have this line which is akin to I have to go to the bathroom, but it's not exactly it. So I had to post to Jason, it's like Jason Gaffney. I'm in this play and I have this line which is something like, I'm sorry honey, but I need to use the bathroom. I said, I am going to be really, really hard pressed not to just shriek, I have to go to the bathroom and run off stage.
Yeah, there are probably 15 to 20 lines that get quoted on a weekly basis in our household alone, of just little gems of Jason's. You know, you gotta remember that this is a 12-year-old writing a movie, and so some of the things are like, you know, absurdly juvenile.
This is the picture.
Yes. So there's a picture here of you know, of those of us in the movie. I was Colonel Mustard, and we each played different parts from the Clue game. And so kind of like the Clue movie starring Tim Curry and various, I think Martin Mull.
Better, you guys.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's way better. It's like much more quotable. But there are lines like Kathy's, you know, I have found it, I have found it.
I have found it.
Yeah, or, but what about the tea?
What about the tea?
Yeah, yeah.
My favorite line of
I done
Kathy's
this earlier
is,
today.
the shoes are my shoes in the shop.
Are my feet in the shop? Feet in the shop because I didn't have my shoes on,
And I was
they
like,
didn't
you're
want
good,
to put them
you're
on if I
good.
didn't have to.
Her feet were in the shop.
And my feet were in the shop.
Or things like, you know, I don't know where it is. And Jason says, or no, Eric, our friend Eric, I believe, says, look in the battery place.
It was something which was obviously run by batteries, so look in the battery place, because 12-year-old.
Yeah.
And then they pull out the batteries and disconnect the security system.
But you know
It's like, what a great way to do it.
you know what was really awesome was the 12-year-old wrote the script.
No.
And every actor, and many of you are in the room right now, respected him as a writer and a director. And it was like, you didn't try to change the lines, you delivered the lines that he wrote with the sincerity that they deserved.
Yeah.
And it was magnificent. It was the most amazingly magnificent thing, and just like
Bill was doing you were doing your shooting practices.
Yes. Yes. Where have you been? I've been doing my shooting practices. As Colonel Mustard.
as delivered perfectly, and the soda empty soda can on the staircase with a string around it that got pulled away, and Jody had the pot with a little bit of water that she hit with a wooden spoon, and it went boing, oing, 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 oing. I mean, it just like
There was the lead pipe on the head.
That was my contribution, by the way, because I knew that if you had a pan of water and you take like a pan of water you're holding by the handle, and you hit it, and you just kind of like just do a little jiggle. It goes.
It was awesome. The sound effects. And Elizabeth was there, but she was there.
Yes,
She was
Elizabeth.
conscious of the fact.
Yes, Elizabeth was
present
Yes.
in utero.
Yes, I got to be Mrs. Peacock because while it was written for Jodie, Jodie was about 8 months pregnant at the time. So, and yes, Mrs. Peacock was stone cold, but not 8 months pregnant.
Typecasting.
Typecasting.
I
Yes.
have
Stone
the
cold.
distinct memory available.
We are going to try to put it on YouTube.
Yeah, we'll try
Netflix.
to
Netflix.
We could do it. We could do it on Amazon Prime if we wanted to.
Yeah.
It's a series.
Do it. Think all the Suze Brockman fans out there would.
I know would really
Yeah.
love it.
If you put it on
make sure
YouTube,
Ed
you have to
Bradley
let me
see
know.
it.
I want to see this movie.
Absolutely.
You do.
We should. There's
So
also
many gems.
there's
A lot of
also Starship Galaxy,
Oh, yeah.
which oh my God,
Oh.
Kathy is the captain,
Oh, God.
and we filmed it. We filmed it with classic Star Trek, like Kathy would say, "Fire torpedoes!" and no, and we'd start with like this like medium shot and zoom into her, like just like the kind of classic Trek, and so we did a lot of that type of stuff, and
we did the whole.
it's like everybody run to the and
Spaceship Actor.
I think I was like I feel like I've been hit by a science book. And Bill's character had a science book.
Yes.
And he was whacking everybody over the head. Scott and Eric, who had interest in.
They were fighting. He was fighting
They were
for Patricia.
fighting over the Star Trek thing.
Just like in Star Trek, I remember teenage Scott had such a crush on Ambassador Stardrina. Long before I met her, I knew.
By the way, this may be a good opportunity to sort of segue into a presentation that I have yet to see, which is a week ago tonight or last night.
Oh,
Suze gave a
The Suze speech.
the speech, basically where an organization that she had been a member of and had been kind of censored by in writing and in presentations. So she had been given a Lifetime Achievement Award, and she made a very strong and personal and fierce choice to kind of set the place on fire, because she had been censored by them before in previous years. And I have yet to see the presentation. They have a recording of it that I think they can share with us.
yeah, we can fire it up.
I would say this is as good a time as any.
Okay.
Sounds great.
And it has Jace introducing you.